Hello, love wrestling. It's Thursday night. It's 8 p.m. And you know what that means. It's another new episode of Between Two Beards.
Start off with the biggest news of the week. The Rats lost! If you got the budget, I've got the time.
There he is.
Hey, boss!
There's the boss.
Hey!
The man with the finest beard on this screen.
Canadians and boys, shut the hell up. Let me talk.
You see, the Rads are resourceful. When I got beef with somebody, I can find a way to talk to them.
Between Two Beards.
Hello, love wrestling. It is Thursday. Well, no.
What? You didn't. You're not supposed to screw that up. You're supposed to be the professional.
I mean, this is the first time ever, I think.
This is literally the first time.
Would this be the first time ever? I would say it is Monday night.
Monday evening, not even
evening,
really
dinner time. What are we calling it?
Yeah, so this is technically
What is
this? The first Monday episode of Between Two Beards in the history of this show. It's only the second time ever we've gone on a different day that wasn't Thursday. But again, we're not going to.
What was the other time?
When we both went to Indianapolis for
that's right, for the Rumble.
We did
earlier this year.
We did a Wednesday night episode because we were traveling.
That's right.
And
I believe our guest
was there
that we're going to bring on here in about a minute was with us that time too.
Isn't it crazy that one of our absolute favorite guests of all time is never available on Thursday nights?
No. The only time we have her is whenever we're like, hey, we're not doing it on Thursday. Would you like to join us?
Yes.
Please.
She's our fill-in for Thursdays. So.
Yes, Fernando's in the chat. What's going on, man? Merry early Christmas to all you. That is why we are live, obviously.
Yes,
right now.
We weren't going to try. Listen, we are usually very.
I don't want to say. We've done every Thanksgiving. We've done every Christmas up to this point.
I don't want to say cocky because that's confident. We are very confident that whatever you put up against us on Thursday nights, we're going to crush it. But this year we were like, I don't know if we could take down old Saint Nick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard.
Day, and then with World's End being, we were going to pre-record and drop Thursday, but if we pre-recorded and talked about things that happened on, it would have just been weird. You guys would have been yelling at us in the chat. We just figured we'd just try something new this week. So let's not waste any more time, JPJ. Because we also want to get you guys out of here so you can watch Monday Night Raw at 8 o'clock. So we're going to try to keep it very tight today.
Who needs to watch Raw? It's taped.
Is it? I don't know. Some people that have I spoiler free over here, baby. That's fine.
I mean, Graymaker. I got Bob Blair saying you guys could F up Christmas. He's like, you guys.
Graymaker,
he knows.
Some Graymaker.
Sure
we got the Exposies this weekend. A lot of it. We pissed off a lot of Love Pro Wrestling talent this weekend. So
way to go.
We're gonna try to do it in the independent world now too.
You pissing off Love Pro Wrestling people? Nah, never could. Never could.
Shocker. But I got
the first 2 years of our existence was you doing.
We got Maria in the house too. We got everybody coming in tonight, but we got to bring her on. It's Ella J. It's the wonderful, the only Ella J. Our favorite.
You know what? Ironically, I am available Christmas evening with you guys. Let's re-record.
Son of a B. Son of a B.
Listen, the Christmas night is usually either cleaning up or building. And listen, I would have snuck down here and be like, Mrs. Pluggo, you just handle all that crazy kids with all their toys. I'm going to go talk wrestling. But we're happy. I think it'll be a nice little break for us too, because you won't see us again until January 1st when we have our 5th annual Beardy Awards. So that'll give you plenty of time to vote and get ready for that. What's up, Ella?
It's been a day. I've been chilling out most of the day, and because Monday's just an easy day, I normally just have to cover Raw, just chilling during the day. This week's Raw is pre-taped,
Yes.
so even better. But I still have to watch it though. I am excited for Rhea versus Asuka. No spoilers.
Yes, 100%.
I've done pretty good on not catching any spoilers on anything. So here's my plan. Like that's fine. You can spoil. Wrestling's one of those things, like, you can spoil it for me because I'll still go back and watch it anyway. Like, I still want to see how we got where the spoilers were. But I'm not, like, super invested in it this week. But I am going to have it in the background because I have to. Mrs. Pluggo is working this evening until, like, late. This is the one shot I have to wrap all of her Christmas presents. And on a scale of, like, Jay-Z to B-Rad for Malibu's Most Wanted, I am a terrible rapper.
Malibu, nice. I just wrapped mine today.
I finished my Christmas shopping.
Are you guys good rappers? Or are you shitty like I am?
Bags. I am bags and tissue paper, baby. Everyone's getting bags and tissue paper.
Bags and tissue paper.
Okay.
I bought wrapping paper. The boys and I, after this, are going to try to knock a few of the gifts out.
So the wrapping paper, do you try to look for, like, not like original type, like you go to the store, you try to look for, like, funky wrapping paper, or are you a traditional?
I am
there's like standard fare wrapping paper every Christmas, but then there's, like, the cool ones, like, you can find, and it's like, oh, that's pretty bad.
Well,
like, what kind of
Santa brings the wrapping paper that he chooses to bring for the boys. I, for Mrs. Pluggo, will try to find something I think she would think is cute.
I just go with whatever we have lying around in the house.
Fair.
That's it.
Great strategy.
I bought 2 rolls to be safe, and I bought 4 rolls of tape because I know.
Wait, I thought you said Santa. Oh no, you're talking about.
Oh, for the wife. Santa doesn't bring nothing to Mrs. Pluggo. That's all me. Santa brings stuff to the kids and brings joy to the boys and girls of the world. I bring joy to the missus because he's not getting credit for the shit that I bought. I'm just telling you right now.
Fair.
So, Mrs. Pluggo, if you were expecting it to be from Santa, it's from me. Sorry about your luck. Anyway.
That's adorable.
So, yeah, we're going to try to do that while we watch Monday Night Raw today. And I don't know how it's going to go. I might get frustrated and just go buy a bunch of bags.
Listen, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong.
You
get
could
some nice tissue paper.
You could be like me, too, and miss the delivery guy dropping off gifts at the door. And one of them came in original packaging. And Mrs. Pluggo came home and was like, thanks for the present. And I went, that was like the biggest one of the bunch, man. So she already got it. She's already rocking it. At least I don't have to wrap it because it was pretty big. I missed the delivery guy by like 15 minutes.
It's a shame.
It's a shame.
So I had one of the gifts that I purchased for somebody got delivered, and it was in a discreet brown box like normal. However, they had their logo on the sides of the box.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there going, what is wrong with you? You don't know that around this time of year, that could be for somebody who can't see that? What the hell? Put it in a regular box. What's wrong with you? Anyway.
Are you a last minute gift getter, or are you on it like in June?
Oh, I don't go that quick.
I was gonna say not in June. I know I have had all my gifts like set before like Thanksgiving. Now it's just like I ordered last minute like stocking stuffers, but I've had all the gifts set since like October, November, like because the good sales are there during then. So no, I get them way ahead of time. If I think of like little small things for a stocking stuffer, like sure, but the big stuff, no. I've had
Scott in the chat said JPJ's buying Blue Chew for his friends. Yeah, I appreciate you buying me that, JPJ. Not that I need it, but I ain't gonna say no.
No problem. Dustin, though, our pal Dustin, before, we're going to talk AEW World's End.
Yes, I was going to bring that up, too.
Yeah, we're going to talk AEW World's End. We're going to preview that with the card that we know and stuff like that. We usually don't, but for the occasion, we are going to spoil some stuff during that because we do know they're taped as well.
We'll let you know if you want to just cover your ears when we spoil it.
But we already know what the semifinals
are. Yeah. Can I kind of Merry Christmas to Dan Brown, our lovely friend Dan.
Yes.
Dustin, I'm gonna amend your question because I had this question How much did you ugly cry Cena's last match, Saturday Night's Main Event? Because we have not talked to you since he gave up.
He did give up.
You did say you were thinking you were going to cry. You were worried. I'm assuming, because I even got a little emotional about it. Did you ugly cry at your family's Christmas?
Yes, you know what's funny is they wanted to watch it too. So we watched and most of them are not wrestling fans, but I told them, and I was wearing a Cena shirt the entire Christmas party. I was like, I'm not giving this up. I feel like I cried more before it, and then during the after the video package and stuff. But when he tapped out, I'm just more angry.
Were you mad?
Yeah. I was like, if he fades, I expected him to lose. I'm like, he's gonna fade, that's fine. But then tap out, I'm just the crowd, what the hell?
They were crazy.
Yeah, that made me a little mad. But then during the video package, "To I Lived," which is always a good song to make people cry and commemorate people's careers, I was like, oh, this is real.
Yeah. So we had Joey Carney was on with us last week at our Christmas party, and he said that he'd never been in an arena with that type of vibe. So you thought him tapping was the wrong move, huh? And then what did you think about everybody going FU Triple H and all that kind of fun stuff during you're trying to commemorate?
I get why.
Yeah, no,
I get why they did it, but I mean, I get it. That's I feel like if that same vibe happened when Roman beat Cody the first time, we were all in shock and speechless. I feel like if Triple H would have come out after that, he would have also gotten F you Triple H vibes. It's kind of that scenario. I get why they did it. I don't know if I would have done it. But I get why. I get both sides of the fence over that.
Yeah.
I personally didn't think it was the right move. I get why they did it. But it doesn't mean I like it.
That's fair. And I am someone who thought it was perfect. I thought it was perfect.
I get it. His whole thing of never give up.
Yeah,
but it's also just the way he did it. This ass.
The smile, was it the smile? Did that bother you? The smile?
It looked like he didn't even try. It's not like he's struggling. He just looks like he accepts it and he taps out. It also was a very weak ass tap. It was a very weak tap.
Did you listen?
Did you hear his explanation on the Cody podcast though?
No, I did not.
Okay, all right. You talk. I'm gonna pull up the quote.
I will say this. I was talking to somebody while he posted the quote. I won't spoil the quote, but I will say I was listening. Another wrestling fan of mine came into my shoot job and was talking to me about it a little bit. He was just he's like, I listened to the Cody pod, but Cena's kind of, he kind of polishes these things and he knows how to spin them. I'm like, yeah, he's a politician in the best of sense. So I'm sure he had a different vision on how it went.
Does that have to do with the Star Wars thing?
Star Wars.
He posted a Star Wars photo.
Oh, well, Obi-Wan. Okay, so he posted the picture of Obi-Wan Kenobi, which, Pluggo, I know you watched a few, but Obi-Wan, spoiler alert, dies.
Oh, God, what?
Yes. And before he dies, he has a smile on his face because he showed Luke. Yeah.
How dare you spoil that movie I'm never going to watch.
All right. So Cena was on Cody's podcast this week. Very good interview if you have the time. It actually
was really good.
But I didn't see that part.
Yeah. So he starts talking about Saturday night's main event. And he says, quote, this is kind of long, but bear with me. He says, I envisioned something beautiful. Saturday far exceeded whatever was in my heart and soul. So I know I'm out there one last time. They had to move the ramps. He starts talking about that and kind of, whatever. He goes, going up to this event, I make sure everyone I talk to, all the podcasts I did, I'm like, hey, this is it. I'm going to retire. I'm not coming back. He goes, so now I'm out there. They hate the guy I'm working with. They universally cheer me. This is fucking rare. And for the last 5 minutes, everything I preach about story and drama and having a conversation with the audience, the ones I love are in the front row. I know my colleagues are watching on the monitor back there. We're just in a sleeper hold, man. We're just in a sleeper hold, but we're having that conversation with the audience. So I essentially take my last breath. I have struggled. If you think somebody like the natural causes scenario or however we picture loss in our life, all of us have been through it. They struggle, they struggle, they struggle. They hang on just long enough to make sure to say goodbye to everybody that's been meaningful in their lives. And that whole day was so many unbelievable, vulnerable, meaningful conversations. And then you realize I've connected with everybody I love. Physically, I feel great. I think it's time to take that last breath. And that's that. I hate to keep going back morbidly to obituaries, but like this person died peacefully.
Well,
That's
you
what
could
it
have
should.
died peacefully by fading away too anyway.
That's That's true.
Passing
All
out.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that's why he like the smile, I guess, because you see that sometimes, like
Because he was
right before
letting
people
he
go.
letting go.
Sometimes, yeah, I don't know.
He was
It
letting
it was just
go.
a weak tap. It was just like out of nowhere too. It's not like he's like struggling to tap out. His arm's just there and like he places it there like purposely. You can tell. It's
Yeah.
not, you know.
Let it sit there for a minute. Let it marinate.
Yeah.
Big Bad Boris is in the house. What up, Boris?
What is going on? Yeah, you know. Either way.
But you were crying. Was any of your other family members crying, or was it just
No,
you?
we were my one cousin who like actually watches like is a big Cena fan too. He was also like, "Yo, why the hell did they just have him tap out?" It was the whole thing.
Yeah, like I said, I think because this is something we've never seen before. We've never seen a retirement tour like this. We've never seen a legend go out like this.
Mm-hmm.
Had they not maybe had him lose a few times and tried to tell a story, maybe it would have been different. But yeah, I think people in that building just wanted to celebrate Super Cena,
Yeah.
but they didn't get it. And it is what it is at this point. We're post John Cena. It's been a weird.
Never post John Cena.
It's been a weird. What is it? What day is today? Today's like the 20. It's like been 11 days since John Cena's graced us with his presence in a wrestling ring. What do we do now? Who's the next John Cena? Who's the one in
There is not one.
20 years is going to get a retirement tour?
I don't think any of the excluding like in
like
Orton,
under 30.
I don't think anybody's ever gonna get back up, at least championship wise, to that level. I think Roman's only at like 5 or like maybe 6 world title reigns. Seth, I think, is at like 5. I don't think, and like Orton's obviously the closest, but he's not part of that like. You know,
Charlotte, maybe if you look on the ladies' side, Charlotte has a bunch.
But like, I don't think any of the guys are gonna be like the next Cena.
Is there any? There's nobody.
Charlotte, I guess, is the closest.
Yeah,
she's got like 14 or 15, right?
14.
My thing is, I just don't think, and I think this is a good thing, I guess, but like, obviously, there's going to be people that have long careers. Duh, that's never going to end. But like, I just don't think there's going to be anybody really that has that type of like. It's just the wrestling business is different now.
Yeah.
So I just feel like that length at the top like that.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like we're never gonna come close to seeing that for
like 20. Like Javon Evans.
But is he gonna want to wrestle from ages 20 to 50? Like you know what I mean? Like he might not want to do that.
Maybe.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I'm gonna be so psyched.
That's a guy right there, though. That's a guy right there. You want to throw up
like 20 years when we're like on this the Dominic Mysterio retirement tour. Oh, it's gonna be.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm psyched.
I know. Yeah. So that was that. So we are past that. How'd you feel about Gunther? His victory celebration. Because I laughed my ass. AJ.
Oh, that
that I died laughing.
I was like, oh god, they really are gonna give him the Legend Killer gimmick. They're gonna give him AJ. They're gonna give him Brock. They might give him Jericho. Orton, I hope, is a few years from now. Yes. But AJ, Brock, and Jericho are gonna be the ones.
They should give him. They should give him Rey Mysterio. They should get.
Yeah.
I mean, Dom should retire. But like,
outside of like retiring somebody, what's legitimately the next move for Gunther, right? Like you just tapped out Cena. What's like you got to capitalize on this guy's momentum for this because I don't think you give him that and just go.
I think it's gonna be AJ and Gunther at Mania. Like that makes the most.
That's where we're gonna wait.
Like he'll enter the Rumble.
Okay, there we go.
They'll set it up somehow. And then he won't win the Rumble, and then I think you pivot to Gunther and AJ after Rumble, leading into Mania. Then,
because I feel like we got to do something with him before.
There's not really much you have to do. All you have to do is he loses the Rumble, maybe AJ eliminates him or something, and then they have that build until Mania. All you have to really do is. I mean, you have a month to get him through. He could just go around taunting the veterans like a Rey Mysterio, back there. And I think he'll be okay. And then he loses Rumble, and then you set up him.
And he loses that Rumble with Saudi.
They're not gonna do what I want them to do. So, but I agree. It's probably going to happen with what Ella said.
What do you want them to?
He should win the Royal Rumble and beat Cody for the title at WrestleMania. And then he should retire AJ going for the World Championship against him. That's what they should do. He just beat John Cena, for crying out loud. Made him tap out for the first time in 20 years.
I mean, it could be AJ technically like never confirmed when exactly.
Yeah, he just said this year, right? So if he has his last big moment at Mania, he beats somebody, let's say, just at Mania, whoever it is. Or maybe him and Dragon Lee successfully are still tag who knows?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I feel like Gunther should beat Cody, specifically Cody, for the world title.
Okay.
And then I could see AJ going after the world title. Well, if I can't beat you,
I think
that's it. You know, I shouldn't be doing it anymore.
I think they were setting up for Roman and Cody again.
That's what, but I think that's what they're gonna. Yes, I think that's what they're gonna do there. Because who's asking for that?
Well, they got to sell the 2-night SummerSlam. They got to sell. Maybe they'll have AJ on his retirement tour, go to Slammiversary too. So maybe AJ's a summertime retirement.
No, because SummerSlam, you know where it is, Minnesota. You know who has ties to Minnesota? Brock Lesnar.
But that's why I said maybe he's
Brock Lesnar's career at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
For the title, though.
Very possible.
Anyway.
What was the point of Brock coming back if he's just going to retire? Not that I care.
Pop a number, dude. WrestlePalooza over.
It's like, let me come back for this WrestlePalooza, a couple other odds and ends, and then SummerSlam. I'll see
Obviously, he had to come back so they could waste the night of John Cena's retirement tour. Duh. Fucking dumbass shit that was. Unbelievable.
Maybe this is, and again, I just want to preface this by saying, like, I'm not a fan of Brock Lesnar. I think it made sense for him to destroy Cena. Like, that is his whole thing. That's a hot take, but I think it made sense.
No, I don't all right. No. I don't disagree with that take. I just think the match didn't need to happen at all. You know what I mean?
I drove down for that shit. That was awful.
Yeah. It was, I mean, look at for me.
Oh, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, when they did it at SummerSlam in 2014 or 2026, unbelievable. One of my favorite I loved everything about it. I just felt like that could have been a match for I would have liked. I know the main event was Drew and Cody, which stunk too, but like I would have liked Drew to have a shot at Cena. I just feel like there were other matches we could have had.
We have speaking of that, we have never ever gotten Drew and Cena one-on-one. Ever.
Don't say we have. I just say we never did because Cena's done.
That's
not.
True.
I believe
him.
I believe him. He's not coming back. I believe him.
We got the tag match, whatever, but we have never, and we'll never get it one-on-one.
I'm surprised they didn't give Drew. I'm surprised they didn't give him a shot at Cena like on that. That would have been cool.
Well, that's because Cena was heel at the time, and so was Drew. That's why. But
speaking of, Drew needs to be. Why are they keeping? He needs to win.
Spoiler alert.
I know.
I am also a little bit bitter. Spoiler alert. So I had to follow those spoilers because my SmackDown is January 2nd, right? So the stuff that they announced for on the 26th, they announced some matches for my SmackDown. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get Drew versus Cody. No, spoiler alert. They're like, we're doing it in Germany the week after.
Yeah, they're on that weird run where they're going to be overseas leading up to the Royal Rumble.
I'm like, what am I going to get then? I mean,
is that going to, we'll sidebar over here.
Yeah.
Is that going to be a new thing that they do? Because this year it was the Road to Mania. They did the 2 or 3 week tour.
This is just Road to Rumble, yeah.
And this is the Road to the Rumble. Is this going to be the new, we're going to go into, because it's like a whole month of shows, and you're just oh my God, I can't figure out times for the shows that happen at normal times, let alone try to figure out all the overseas times.
You can always go back and watch it when you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then it's, but if I'm trying to cover it and make some I'm saying it's either spoiled or everybody's seen that nerd. It's like, calm down.
I would think they're only doing it because the Rumble was, well, yeah, duh. But the Rumble being in Saudi, I think kind of allows them to travel. So it's less travel for them.
I just mean, are we going to see more of these tours? Because
it feels like they're going to do 2 or 3 of them a year at this point.
Well, yeah, they go from Europe to Canada because Saturday night's main event is the week before
In Montreal, yeah.
Montreal.
And they don't, but they don't generally do them leading up to the big events. This is different. Like I was the road to WrestleMania. I was like, got tuned into that 4 p.m. Raw.
I mean, I like it. I mean, personally, it works for me because I work from home, but I get it if people have like day jobs that aren't like that. You know, I get it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm just out here worried about little old me, honestly.
Look, sometimes you got to look out for yourself. You
got to look out for number one here.
That's sometimes. Yeah, but this, all right. So,
Boris said Rey Mysterio is going to wrestle for another.
He probably could. He just keeps on going to Germany and getting that stuff in the knees. And
still looks good. Didn't he do something over the weekend at AAA or something?
That was a good show. That was a good show.
I hope Dominic's not injured. Apparently, he injured Dominic. I hope that it's not
that piece of shit.
I hope it's not. It was on a DDT. Apparently, I hope Dominic's okay because he's been on such a run.
Yes, I agree. There was a good Javon Evans, Laredo Kid, and Jack Cartwheel had an awesome triple threat match on that show. Awesome.
Nice.
Real good. Yeah. But this Saturday, though, we have AEW World's End. And that's what we're going to talk about.
And you know that we will get at least 5 more matches announced.
100%.
For like the pre-show and the regular show. 100%. Time Wednesday comes around.
That show starts at 8 p.m., but the pre-show starts probably at 2 with all the matches.
7.
Yeah.
Sorry, Ella. It's so logical. You know, I was kidding.
Right now, there's 8 matches booked. There will be at least 11. Plus the pre-show. That would be my guess. Yeah. That would be my guess.
So 14.
Yeah, this is happening.
We generally do about 3 of the tailgate brawls. There's usually 3 matches.
Yeah, 3 or 4 matches.
And one usually bleeds into the pay-per-view.
That's what they do now. That's been the thing. So this is in Chicago, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
And look, it's an AEW pay-per-view. I'm expecting it to knock it out of the park like they normally do. The card looks really, really good. There might be spoilers.
Tony Khan is the Booker of the Year.
That is true.
I'm not just saying that. SI was the one saying that.
Yeah, SI
okay,
said
Becky
that.
Lynch.
SI did say that.
SI did say that. Some of our friends over at SI. So you know, World's End's going to be a good time.
Yeah. So there will be spoilers here. We are going to be diving into the semifinals and the finals of the Continental Classic are happening on this show, and not all of those matches have aired on television yet. So we will be saying who the semifinalists are. So understandable if you want to bow out until you find out and then come back and listen to our understandable, but grow up. So all right, let's go.
I'm a glutton for spoilers.
Are you not? I've seen quite a few. Quit spoiling everything. It's hard this time of year.
I am one of those people that usually avoid spoilers, but if something gets spoiled for me, I don't. You know, when it's wrestling related, I feel like if I was watching a TV show and something got spoiled for me, I would be like, "Go F yourself." But in wrestling, I'm like, all right, like that kind of stinks, but whatever. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. You know. But
what TV show?
Well, right now, obviously, I did a full rewatch of Stranger Things leading into this. So I haven't watched the new batch yet. I'm watching them this week to get ready for the second one that's dropping on Christmas.
I heard that it happened. I don't know anything about that, so I can't spoil it. Yeah. I heard it was a show that started and ended.
Spoiler alert! It's not over yet.
Spoiler alert! There were people that did Stranger Things.
Yeah, we get a second batch on Christmas, and then the last batch is on New Year's Eve. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, so AEW World's End, Chicago, 8 matches.
Chicago.
I'm
still waiting to hear if Tony Khan's going to let me in or not.
Oh, there's other spoilers because one of the matches here we'll get to it. Well, I was like, when did he get cleared?
I was going to say, is it the singles match? Yes, it is, because I just saw that. I was like, when the fuck did they book that?
No, it's for the Christmas Collision spoilers. So
there we go. All right.
Yeah, they're airing a show on Christmas night.
Yeah.
After the 24-hour Christmas
story, baby. Shoot your eye out, kid.
I watched that last night.
Mm-hmm. Why the hell would you watch it last night when it's going to be on TV for 24 hours and 2 days?
Because guess what? I'll probably watch it 3 or 4 more times before Christmas is over, my man. I got to get it in. Owen goes, I want to watch A Christmas Story, Dad.
It's a great movie.
He goes, Dad, it's my favorite Christmas movie. I go, Owen, it's mine too. Let's go watch it right now. We fell asleep watching Christmas Story because we're cute as hell.
Listen, Ella, we probably asked you this before in passing, but now we're going everywhere right now. What about Christmas? What are your favorite Christmas movies?
Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase.
Yeah.
It was my grandma had like the VHS of it, so we would watch it every year, and now I've just rewatched it. It's like a staple. I mean, Home Alone. I rewatched Home Alone 2 last week. Always I love the Home Alone, the first two anyway. That's a classic. I've been watching a lot of like Hallmark ones because they're on Netflix. I don't realize they're Hallmark ones, but I've been watching a lot on Netflix as well. But like definitely Home Alone and Christmas Vacation.
Nice. I used Chevy Chase plugging in the Christmas lights as my background for my conference call today at work.
My favorite though is the I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America. That's my favorite scene.
Yeah.
I tell you my favorite scene, but it's a family show.
You know what? Valid. Does it involve looking out a window?
Maybe. I do also like at the beginning when he's like, Griswold, what are you going to do? Where are you going to put that tree? And I'll bend over and I'll show you. Because at that point in the movie, we have not established that he does not like his neighbors.
Yeah.
So I was like, that's right out the gate.
Those poor neighbor's house just took a beating.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Poor Elaine.
Mm-hmm.
Poor Elaine Dennis.
Yeah.
I don't even know her actual name in that movie.
I like Just Friends a lot. Yeah. That's a very good one. Home Alone, obviously, a staple. And I like Muppets Christmas Carol. I'm a big fan of the Muppets Christmas Carol. But I'm one of those guys, it's usually right around, and the claymation Rudolph for me is a must. I watch that every year with the dentist, and the Island of Misfit Toys.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah, it's so good. It's so good.
I hated it on TV though because there was like commercials every 5 minutes, and I'm like, "What the hell, bro?"
We got a Christmas.
The commercials felt longer than the actual movie.
We got a Christmas with the Cranks, baby.
Yeah, Christmas with the Cranks is in there. When we were asking everybody on our show last week, somebody threw out a 4 Christmases with Vince Vaughn. That's a good one. And Reese Witherspoon. That's all right. That's a pretty good one too. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, Friday after next.
Friday after next. Yeah, Love Actually. You throw that one out there too.
Oh yeah,
that's a great one. Oh, Pluggo, you don't like that one.
I've never seen it. So I was like, oh man, I don't know what you're talking about. I couldn't chime in on that one.
That's fair. I'm
not as well versed in the Christmas movie games I thought then.
All right.
I got yelled at on Saturday for never seeing Die Hard.
You never saw Die Hard?
I didn't see it till last year for the first time. We watched it at my Christmas party last year.
Boris thought it was more offensive that I've never seen Die Hard than it is that he's never seen The Sandlot.
No. Well,
that's what I said.
It's probably equal.
Boris is no. Sandlot's like
people
an
our
American,
age, but people Die Hard.
But dying hard is not an American pastime such as baseball.
Yes, it is.
Or whatever that Bruce Willis does in that movie. It's not an American pastime.
The Sandlot is arguably my favorite movie of all time.
I haven't seen it in a while.
That, I mean, to me, that is a sacrilege.
Yeah.
That he hasn't seen that. Honestly.
Fernando says Frosty or Rudolph. I'd like
Rudolph.
to preface that in a steel cage match. Who wins, Frosty or Rudolph?
Frosty would just melt like through sweating, so it'd be Rudolph, obviously.
Yeah. Oh, Rudolph's got that bright red. You just gotta kind of
the stage lights.
Just a puddle, like the stage lights would like just melt him.
The pyro, dude. The pyro.
Yeah, he wouldn't even make it to the ring.
So we'll put him. We'll turn down the AC. We'll turn it down.
Then the fans are gonna be freezing.
Yeah.
But that's fine. You got to wear a coat. Listen, you think those fans cared when they were sitting out in Philadelphia for that Mania that was like 40 degrees? They'll be fine. You think your New England Patriots fans care about it? No, playoffs, baby. They just care about playoffs. They don't care how cold
I'll talk about that all day.
I'll talk about that all day,
man. Scrooge and Bill Murray. That's another good one.
I meant to bring that up at the top. But we can
what, the Patriots?
Yeah.
It is what it is. It is what it is. I hope you guys enjoyed your NFL life for 5 years without us, because we back. All right, we back. I still think Josh Allen is going to go to the Super Bowl. But still. Anyway.
We almost lost to the Browns, so.
They have a good defense.
I was like,
and they got Shador Sanders.
If we lose to the Kid Browns.
We need you. Well, yeah. I mean, listen. My thing is, when it comes to the NFL, Buffalo is going to be there. My thing is, if Buffalo doesn't make it to the Super Bowl, you got to fire the coach.
Choke.
You got to fire the coach because there's no Mahomes this year. There's no Lamar Jackson this year. There's no Joe Burrow. Like, this is Josh Allen. The runway is there for you, babe.
Yeah.
You got to do it. You got to do it. And if you don't do it, the coach has to go because they're not going to get rid of that guy because that guy's fucking Superman.
I'm excited for Trevor Lawrence in the Super Bowl.
They're scary. I think he's actually looking like he knows how to play quarterback.
Look at you.
Yeah, you know me. I'm hard on Trevor Lawrence. I still think he stinks. But the last 3 weeks has looked all right. Has looked pretty good. And then in the NFC, I know I see a Bears person. No. It's going to be between Philly and LA. I think it's Philly or LA.
That's if they don't suspend half the team for getting into a brawl the other night.
Wait, who got in a brawl?
The Eagles and Commanders got a huge fight at the end of their game.
Well, I mean, they're from Philly. They take on what their fans are. Trash.
Oh.
So,
anyway, World's End in Chicago.
Yes.
Where the Bears are from for now.
Yeah. All right. Here I'm just going to for now. Did you hear today they said the Chiefs are leaving Kansas City and going they're leaving Missouri and going to Kansas.
There's nothing in Kansas.
Arrowhead Stadium is like half of the thing of the Chiefs.
It's probably much cheaper.
I don't give a shit.
Oh, I'm with you.
In Kansas, like what?
Arrowhead Stadium is like a staple of the league. It's like one of the hardest places to go play. The fans are like it's like you're just gonna get rid of that. Oh my God, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Anyway,
not a good idea. That's like when you'll hate the compare. That's like when they built the new Yankee Stadium. Like they didn't need to. Yeah. Like you had it. It was nice. It was wonderful the way you had it. George Steinbrenner was swinging his dick around and was like, "I got to build a new stadium."
Times.
Like, why would you do that? But either way.
Yeah.
That's going to be the Fort Wayne, Indiana, Chicago Bears. It's going to be crazy to have two teams in Indiana one day. It's going to be wild.
It's unbelievable, dude.
I don't know what you do with Soldier Field if you leave, though, because there's nothing.
First of all, how about we just don't move any teams?
Well, tell the cities that.
Unbelievable.
The boss is in the house. Hey, friends. What's up, Spencer Love? You chilly cook-off stud, you?
Chili cook-off. I love it, chili.
He was making chili on Saturday.
I saw. All right, I'm going to spoil something right away because the first match we're going to talk about is I didn't even know this was happening. Darby Allin apparently will get cleared.
Yes.
And he's going to go one-on-one with Gabe Kidd.
Spoiler alert, Gabe Kidd kicks the shit out of him, and then Kidd wants a match with Darby at World's End. So that's going to be an apparently Christmas collision.
All right. Rock and roll.
So you get cleared to fight Gabe Kidd, and then you're going to get injured fighting Gabe Kidd.
Probably.
Oh, man, that dark. What? Okay. I think, here's my theory on that one was I don't think he was as hurt as they made it out to be. I think they just didn't want him to have to lose the Continental Classic.
Well, I think it was a concussion is what it was. It's part of it anyway.
Sure, but I was like, coming off that hot streak he had, they had to, if he like loses the C2 after beating Mox. So they were like, yeah, you might have a concussion. You just sit this one out for a few. Why don't you rest up, man? You climbed Mount Everest. You got hit by a bus.
Then he went to Sweden this week to go polar plunging.
Yeah, you got set on fire. Would you ever polar plunge? Would you ever do that?
I mean, maybe.
I mean,
like cryotherapy I've heard is like helpful too. I mean, I'm used to the cold, so like what's it for like a minute in the cold? Maybe.
Well, people do those cold plunges and I look at them and I just go,
you wouldn't?
I don't know, man. Maybe. Like to say that I did it, sure, but whew, I'm not a huge fan of being cold.
But the rush you get, I guess, is supposed to be like.
I'd rather be cold any day.
Yeah, I'd rather be cold than hot 1,000 times.
Well, here's the thing: I'm always hot, so I ain't gotta worry about being.
You should take the cold.
I ain't gotta be cold. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my god!
Hold on.
And JPJ's unimpressed.
Unbelievable. Who you picking, Pluggo? Fuck.
Are you saying I'm not a handsome man, JPJ?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You did not say it.
I did not. I would never said a word like that. I would never speak bad of someone like you.
Oh, thank you. That's because it's not socially correct. It's not nice to do.
Yeah.
I would take Darby in this, I think, right? Like, you'd have, yeah, he's back. Yeah.
I mean, I would think so, right? I feel like that's where that would go.
Yeah, sure.
Darby would win this one, right?
Gabe Kidd's not an all AEW talent. What are we furthering the Gabe Kidd story by having to beat Darby?
He's technically still in the Death Riders, yeah. Gabe Kidd, yeah. So this is still Darby versus the Death Riders. They're still keeping that going, I guess. And yeah, Darby wins this, Ella, right?
I wonder if that'll set up a rematch at like Wrestle Kingdom or something.
Oh, they could do that
because that's on the 4th.
Darby will throw something. He'll do something nuts. If Darby wrestles in the dome, he will do something crazy.
Yeah, maybe he'll jump off the dome.
Oh my God.
I think I'm gonna also go with Darby just so you can. This is like when I look into things, I'm like, you got to balance out the number of heels you have winning versus the number of baby faces you have winning too. The entire C2 semifinals are heels.
Yes, that is true.
So I think to balance things out, I'm gonna go with Darby Allin winning, just to simply balance out the babyface heel dynamic.
That's fair. That's fair. We have a Chicago street fight.
Yeah.
For the AEW World Tag Team Championship. It is FTR defending against the Bang Bang Gang, who came close on
they were robbed.
The 3-hour Dynamite a couple weeks ago. They were close, but they fell short. It is Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn with Ace Austin.
Listen, I saw the ref count to 3. All of a sudden this week, refs are going into business for themselves. I don't understand it. Bang Bang Gang.
Was that an NXT reference?
Sure. Yeah.
Was that directed towards NXT?
It might have been. That was something. No. Listen, in that situation, that guy, I watched the tape 100 times. Like the guy there's nothing he could do. If Blake, listen, I understand, but if she doesn't move her shoulder, because she didn't move it at all, so they're caught in 4K. He has no other choice but to count that 3, because if he just stops and does not count it, we're all gonna say, "What the fuck?" Like, what do you mean? It wasn't it was clear, which they've done that in the past. I think this time he did what he had to do, and it's unfortunate that it happened on both ends. But I mean, Thea's a champ, baby. I'm a champ.
I think it looks way worse when the referees fake that somebody kicked out and stopped the count in the times than just doing. Look, oh shit! Listen,
that's what I'm saying.
I think it looks way worse the other way. I really do. So we got to do what you got to do. But Ella, what do you think? FTR retaining? Do we see a return?
Jay White. I was about to say that.
Yes.
I was about to say Jay White. I think if Jay White returns, there's a strong chance Bang Bang Gang could win. But considering FTR like just won the titles back, I foresee them retaining, and then maybe they beat down the Bang Bang Game after, and then that leads to Jay White returning.
Oh, Jay White. Okay.
What maybe about Jay White returns and aligns with FTR?
Well, what about Jay White? Is a good one. I wasn't even thinking about. I was thinking about. No, I was thinking about like after this match, like a scenario like FTR wins, they start beating them down, and we see Christian and Adam Copeland return, because I still feel like we're going to get that match for the titles.
Oh yeah,
now, right?
You know what? I didn't even think of that.
Because Revolution would be the next pay-per-view for AEW, right? And that's
they don't do one in January.
That'd be one of their biggest ones of the year, so they could really start ramping up.
I didn't even think. I was thinking Jay White. I didn't even think.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to see
Adam Copeland.
I
think absolutely FTR. I think should retain. They just won the titles back. I think this would be the strongest chance to have a return, whether it's Copeland, Christian, or even Jay White.
Yeah.
I can see that scenario. FTR then beats them down, and then somebody returns. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On this day,
Pluggo, what do you think? Fernando in the chat is saying that he thinks that we're going to have new champs. He's picking the Bang Bang Gang.
I don't hate it. I think they're a fun team, but I think FTR wins this one again. I think they get it done. Maybe some shenanigans.
I mean, Stokely's in the match. There's going to be shenanigans.
100%.
Maybe some other shenanigans. Stoke, Big Stoke, he does what he does. But yeah, I think after Gar gets it done, because I would like to see Cope. If it is Cope and Christian, like you guys are prophesizing, I'd like to see that for the tag titles. Granted, I don't think it needs it, but I think it would just be kind of cool to see Christian and Copeland win the tag title.
I would say if they're gonna win them, I would think at some point and have like one last little mini run with them, probably as a tag team before they do whatever they do. All right, so let's flip it to the women's side of things. We have for the AEW Women's World Tag Team Championships, the champions, Babes of Wrath, who won the tournament a few weeks back, are taking on Mercedes Moné and Athena. I did not have them teaming up again on my bingo card. I didn't.
I don't even think they had them teaming up again.
No.
The way this came together was just kind of like, I want a shot at it, and then Athena's like, all right, I guess bring your A game.
We are dead smack in the middle of the Mercedes Moné downfall. She lost 2 more titles last week, losing to Alex Windsor for the Rev Pro. And what is the second title?
Queen of Southside.
There we go. She lost both those belts to Alex Windsor on Collision last week. So she's lost 4 belts now. We're down to 10 belts.
Still a good number.
We're in the middle of, this is going to be, it's going to be happening. But her and Athena, obviously, formidable opponents. Big time here. And the Babes of Wrath, newly crowned champions. They've already beaten them. They beat them in the first round of the tournament, if you can recall back. What's going to happen here, Pluggo? How are you feeling about this?
I love me the Babes of Wrath. Harley Cameron's one of my favorite Willows. They not only that, they beat Toni Storm and Mina. They beat Athena and Mercedes. They're on a roll. I think they're going to win this match, but I don't think it's going to be because of that. I think there's going to be some
Billy
kind
Starks.
Yeah, there's going to be some tension-filled stuff between Athena and Mercedes. They're still not on the same page 100%, right? But I could see them winning like 100%. I could see them putting a belt on Mercedes, but I think you're going to run with the Babes of Wrath a little longer.
Ella?
I don't love it.
Also the same, like you said, the story is Mercedes losing the belts. I mean, she wouldn't lose a belt by losing.
She ain't winning it.
Yeah, but that's the story is her losing. And so you want to continue that. And it's just the fact that Harley Cameron and Willow Nightingale won them, 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago,
maybe?
yeah.
I think because, again, that whole bracket, that left side of that bracket, I thought Babes of Wrath were going to be eliminated in the first round. I did not see them going all the way to the finals, so they busted my brackets. I thought Toni and Mina were going to win the whole thing and face Mercedes and Athena in the finals. No, Babes of Wrath beat everybody, so just have them keep beating everybody and defying the odds. And plus, like you said, it furthers the story of Mercedes on this losing streak. Billy might cost. It could be whether because Billy Starks costs them and gets distracted, or Athena turns on Mercedes. I think the cards are stacked against Mercedes Moné right now, and it's the right call for storyline purposes, and you want to keep the inaugural champs looking strong.
All I took from that is that you are anti-fun. You don't like fun tag teams, Ella. You're anti-Willow and Harley, Ella.
No, I didn't say that. No. I enjoy them. I just wasn't banking on them.
You saw those brackets, and when they were against Mercedes and Athena, not a lot of people, and by not a lot of people, I mean nobody thought they were winning that match. I certainly didn't,
and especially in the second round against, arguably the only established team in the entire, besides TJ, of course, but an actual established team, I thought, Sisters of Sin are going to win. No,
first of all,
the brackets.
Yeah, when they released the whole bracket, I thought Megan Bayne and Penelope were going to win.
Very possible.
That's what I thought was going to happen. Then obviously Penelope got hurt and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, since we have you and we haven't really talked about it, what'd you think of the whole tournament as a whole? And then obviously Babes of Wrath with the Cinderella run there to be the first ever champs. How did you like the whole tournament as a whole?
I liked so it also made me sad that TJ went out in the first round because they were one of only 2 legit teams in that tournament. So that made me sad, but I was like, if you're going to face Megan and Marina, I was like, of course, it makes sense. And Megan and Marina should win in that scenario. The right side, I was okay with. The left side just completely. I mean, and it was a fun surprise. It completely threw me for a curve. Although I was a little upset we didn't even get one of the legit teams in the finals.
Yeah, I thought
whether that
Sisters
be
of Sin was. Yeah,
I thought it was going to be Mina and
that's what I thought.
Tony versus Sisters of Sin in the finals.
That's what I thought.
It wasn't. So that's my only thing. There was
They went
definitely
face-to-face.
unpredictable. I am a little. Not like totally upset, but kind of like, oh, you didn't have a actual team, legit team in the finals. Needless to say, though, Babes of Wrath, I mean, you can't complain. They've been really good. Like they're joys to watch. I just did not have them winning.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of you.
Way to save that, Ella.
I mean,
what is she? What are they going to say? But I agree with both of you, though. I think they literally just won the belts. They've beaten them before. Mercedes losing, even if it leads to Mercedes and Athena maybe doing another small program out of it, I could see Athena still being the one who takes the title from Mercedes, the TBS title.
I'd like to see this get us Willow and Mercedes one more time.
I wouldn't hate that, but I feel like they're going to focus on those tag belts and really. Yeah. I don't think Willow's going to be doing a ton outside of those.
Nobody in 2025 focuses on one belt. Everybody's focused on two.
But 2025 is almost over.
Year of the double.
But I feel like if you do that with these new belts, you kind of demean those belts a smidge. Yeah. And I feel like you just
stopped Tony Khan before.
Yeah, but honest. You know,
Samoa Joe. I mean, right there. But
yeah, we'll get to him. All right, this is where we're going to talk about the CC. So if you don't want to know, come back in like 6 minutes. All right, but stay here.
More like 10.
Or just hit the mute button so we get the views.
Yeah, you can stay here. Yeah, just
go get an
I'll give you a thumbs up. I'll give you a thumbs up when we're done.
Hot chocolate and eggnog. Go get you a Pepsi or whatever you drink.
All right.
Go get a beer.
So we have the 2 semifinals. So what happens on the tape shows this week? Konosuke Takeshita wins the Blue League. He is the number 1 seed. And Jon Moxley finishes second in the Blue League. And then in the Gold League, Kazuchika Okada and Konosuke Takeshita Kyle Fletcher actually tied, but because Kyle Fletcher defeated Okada in the first match, Fletcher wins the group by tiebreak. So he's the 1 seed, Okada's the 2 seed. They actually went in a different direction than I thought. I think a lot of us were thinking that Okada and Takeshita would be the final of this classic, but it is actually one of the semifinals. And we'll start right there. Obviously, dissension and miscommunication from these two for months now. Slow building to the massive blow-off, whether it's here or after, I don't know. But one of the semifinals is going to be Takeshita versus Okada. Ella, I'm going to
And no matter what, in the finals, we're going to have Don Callis family. Oh, actually, not necessarily.
No,
because Jon Moxley could win. Never mind. Which match are we doing first?
We're doing Takeshita and Okada.
Oh man, strap that boy to Takeshita up, man.
You heard it.
I'm so happy to see that not only was he first, he's going to be taking on Okada. Like the story is there, like you said, we've been seeing tension between them, some shoves last week. Man, Okada, you've had a great. Even if Okada loses this, he'll still have the international championship.
Yes.
I think he loses the unified title and the continental title if he loses. I don't exactly know how it works. Yeah. I know he'll at least still have the international title. Okada, you've had a great run, but I think it's time for somebody else to be continental champion. Strap that boy Takeshita up.
Is the Continental Championship then just become the Continental Classic Championship where it's just defended here? Like the Owen? Because I still haven't found a good. Even Don Callis himself tried to explain it, and I still don't understand what we're doing.
Look at it's stupid, but I think the winner of this is the Continental Champion.
Yes,
but the Continental Champion is unified with the International Champion.
But it's not because Okada had to. Though. Yeah, but Okada gave away the unified championship because this. So Okada would need to win the Continental Classic again to be the unified champion.
Yeah. So
the unified championship is technically like gone for the time being. Yeah. It doesn't matter.
So why did we unify it?
That's where I can't. That's where I run out of.
I got Takeshita winning here.
I do too. I could see Okada cheating though, and maybe.
I think the story is there for Takeshita.
Ella said there was no baby faces in this.
It's true.
Say, does
Takeshita
Okada cheating?
Face.
Yes, he's going to be. But does Okada cheating to win really get Takeshita to be the full-on babyface?
I think people have also been cheering Takeshita a little bit.
Oh, he's 100% going to be the babyface in this match.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I'm going with my boy Takeshita.
Yeah. I'm going to agree. And then we have the other semifinal, which is Jon Moxley going up against Kyle Fletcher. And I know Moxley's not, but you were leaning like, oh, it could be Callis versus Callis. I think it's going to be. Same. Because I think Fletcher's going to win this.
The more intriguing option is the Don Callis family falling apart. That is the more intriguing story. And also, Kyle Fletcher did not lose the TNT champ. I don't want him to lose. He didn't lose that title for nothing. So I think if he's not going to, spoiler alert for my pick, I think if he's not going to win the Continental title, he should at least go to the finals to make his TNT championship loss worth something. So I have Kyle Fletcher beating Jon Moxley.
Pluggo.
I'm with you, dude. I got Kyle Fletcher beating Moxley, so I've got Fletcher and Takeshita in the final, and I'm going to say this on air right now. If that match is anything close to what Speedball and Fletcher was, Takeshita, I'm going to make a special Beardy Award just for that match of the year because it's not on this list because we had to get the list in. Mm-hmm. But I might just go, you know what? I'm calling it. So we'll see because that's what I want in my life is that match. I think it's going to be awesome. I've got Fletcher beating Mox. I think this is where we start to see that real, because I know Mox has been talking a huge game about we're good. This is what we do. I still got bullets in the chamber. We're still fine. When you start talking like that in wrestling, you're not fine. And somebody's going to snap. And I think this might be the loss where we start to see the end of the Death Riders. I think we might even see that end at World's End.
Good.
I might see Claudio be like, look, dude, you're playing like a bum.
Yeah. All right, so all three of us are in agreement that we think the finals then for the Continental Classic will be Konosuke Takeshita against Kyle Fletcher, Callis family versus Callis family. Oh,
I could see Okada being vindictive and costing Takeshita, though. I just thought about that.
I could see
shit.
I could see something like that happening
because you're not allowed at ringside.
Or that is true, but Okada,
if the ref ain't looking,
or I could see Takeshita winning, and then the Callis family and Don Callis turning on him and going, "This guy," and I could see a lot of things happening here. This is a hard one for me. My gut wants to go with Kyle Fletcher to win the whole thing, though. But I think Takeshita's just so.
Would screwing Takeshita in the semifinals give him a lot more sympathy as a babyface?
No, in the finals.
Takeshita for sure.
No, I'm saying because you're going up against Okada, because you could get Okada and Fletcher in the finals, or Okada Moxley. You get Okada in the finals, is what I'm saying in terms of name value. Because there's 19 members of the Don Callis family, so it's possible. Just throw that out there. I don't think that'll actually happen. I think it should be Takeshita and Fletcher for sure. I think it's a better story, but I could see them pulling some weird thing where we got to get Okada in the finals, let him defend his championship.
Yeah, but if you were going to do that though, then you should have had it that Takeshita would have been the one that fought.
I'm just saying. Listen, I'm just saying. I didn't book the stuff.
Yeah. But
Tony likes to throw some curveballs out there once in a while. Did you have Kevin Knight beating Okada?
No.
Right? The season.
I didn't have Speedball beating Fletcher. I didn't. Exactly. A lot of things. I thought
this was fun.
At least the Gold League. I thought that might have been the best block we've had ever in the Continental Classic to this point. I thought that Gold League was spectacular, incredible. All right, so with that being the final, and multiple ways for this to go, Ella, who do you have as your Continental Classic winner and new Continental? Well, technically, new Continental champion.
Well, up until 1 minute ago, I was like, "Oh, Takeshita," but then I realized. I mean, I don't know if what would happen if Okada got involved. like, what would happen?
Yeah,
I don't know what happened
I
to
don't know
somebody.
what happened.
It's never happened.
I think the story is there for then Okada to cost Takeshita, but how does that work with the rules of the seat too?
Also, how does that work considering if he comes out to ringside, they're all in the Don Callis family. So technically, he comes out ringside and start. Who's he really helping, right? So they just throw the finals out. They go.
I am gonna go to Takeshita, and then I think they're gonna do the Randy Evolution thing.
Randy Orton's
where
coming
he
out,
wins, and then where they
they turn on him.
They turn on him.
All of a sudden you hear.
I'm gonna go that route. Yeah. Because I would say it is possible that Okada could cost Takeshita, but how is that going to happen if people are banned and what happens then if somebody gets involved?
Well, here we go. Scott says according to the rules, Okada would get fired.
Oh, okay. So never mind. So then I am gonna go Takeshita for sure. Then
there you go.
And then they'll do the evolution thing, and then turn on Takeshita. Okay.
Okada comes out, just looks
Takeshita
at the
face turn. I'm buying it.
Looks at the hard cam and just goes,
"Fuck you!" Oh my god,
WWE. Or he just goes,
Tony. Yeah.
Hawks a loogie right on him.
Yeah. Just I don't care about this, Tony. I'm out.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That'd be unbelievable.
Bust up the final. I take it to Takeshita too.
Yeah. I think that's the way to do it, though. I think that's the way to do it. Is Takeshita wins, the whole Don Callis family comes out here. Yeah. They're all celebrating, and then Fletcher, most likely Okada, but I could see Fletcher and or Okada attacking Takeshita in that moment, and Callis pretends that he cares, and then he's like, "Fuck it, everybody get on him," and they just beat the shit out of Takeshita.
I think it would be more impactful if they have an actual celebration on Dynamite.
Oh, Dynamite maybe,
and then
later.
During an actual celebration where I'm just envisioning going based off the Evolution stuff where Randy's celebrating on Batista's shoulders, and then
Is Takeshita going to Wrestle Kingdom?
Yeah, he's the IWGP champion.
That's right. So I think that you could be the Continental Classic champion as well. I think that's
know what? Yeah.
So I think that's what I meant by that. And then we got Cletus Van Dam. That's a piece of positivity. Oh, happy holidays.
I didn't even think about that. Would they? No, that hasn't really stopped people before. That's kind of two separate.
No, and Scott in the chat says he would prefer Okada to cost Takeshita the IWGP title at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah,
since they'll both be there.
Because it's winner takes all. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot you can do here.
There is a lot of crossover they can do here. Mm-hmm. But I think we're all in agreement. We all think Takeshita.
This is so far we're not really having. Listen, we got to find some mashup. We disagree.
Oh, there's only two more to talk about, but so then we're gonna have to figure that. We're gonna have to. But we got a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship. I'm looking forward to this one. They're gonna beat the shit out of each other. It's gonna be awesome. Chris Statlander, Jamie Hayter. Ooh. This is going to be good. They're going to be physical. Then they're going to be just beating the crap out of each other, which what are we thinking, Pluggo?
Well, Maria says we need conflict, and I got to start it off. So you two are going to have to be opposed to what I say to get the conflict going.
Are you going
to? Can I just say though, I've really enjoyed this build where it's this mutual respect of but also they're both kind of the way Jamie acted last week, where she was just
she did the Michael Jordan.
It is what it is. And so they both understand the assignment. I think this is going to be awesome. I would love to see Jamie Hayter become a world champion again. I just don't think it's here with Stat. I think there's still more with Statlander they could do. So I'm going to take Chris Statlander. So far we've kind of I've gone shocked with what so maybe I'm missing something here. Does anybody got Hayter? Does anybody got Jamie Hayter?
I got her sitting behind me. I'm such a Jamie Hayter girl, but
I love Hayter.
I think the magnitude of Stat beating Tony and then beating Mercedes is there that I don't know who she could lose it to at this point, but she's on such a roll that I don't want her to momentum, You know, she's on such a roll. I think leading her into the new year, keep that momentum up. She beat two of the biggest women in AEW in Mercedes and Tony. So I think her losing to Jamie wouldn't make sense. And I love Jamie, but like she's not like at the level of like the at least perceived wise of Tony or Mercedes. So I think this is gonna be a banger of a match.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe somebody turns. I don't know. We're all winners in this match, how I see it. But in the record books, I do also have Chris Statlander as the winner.
This would have been a good match to have maybe like a few pay-per-views down the line where like Statlander, like you said, she beats Tony, she starts to get that like I'm unbeatable thing where she starts to go, I'm not
Give
really
us Statlander and Megan Bain. Like
I think that's where we're going. Yeah.
Auntie Collins in the chat saying hello.
Hi, Auntie. Hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'll be watching World's End with Auntie Collins over on the Hive this Saturday. So if you're watching, come hang out with us. But I agree with both of you. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I would love to see Jamie Hayter win this match. I, like both of you, love Jamie Hayter, but I also love Chris Statlander, and I don't think it's time for her to lose that belt just yet. I don't think she might not have this gargantuanly long reign or anything like that, but I think it's still, like you said, you can make an argument that, and I don't even know if it's even you need to, but Tony and Mercedes are the two top women's wrestlers in the company, and she beat them clean.
It's not just us saying it, it's PWI saying it.
Correct.
Hi, Mrs. Pluggo. I was talking about your gifts earlier. It's funny that Mrs. Pluggo and Auntie Collins are in the chat at the same time. They're like a thing now.
Well, listen, they're both going gaga over each other.
They are going to flirt with each other while we just talk wrestling.
That's fine. That's more than fun.
And full shoot, Mrs. Pluggo absolutely loves Auntie Collins. She tells me about it all the time. And I'm like,
there we go.
Right. Should I be worried? Do I need to like move out?
I mean,
like,
listen.
What are we talking about here?
No, it's their business.
That's theirs. Right. What they have is what they have, and what you guys have is what you have.
I guess so. Yeah, sure.
But
I could never use that line. But
No.
what we have is our business. Stay out of it.
Of course. All right. And then it comes down to the 4-way match for the AEW World Championship on last week's Dynamite. We saw the return of one Maxwell Jacob Friedman over in London, cut a great promo, signed in and cashed in his contract to put himself in what was originally supposed to be a triple threat, a 3-way. And so now we have a 4-way. It is the champion, Samoa Joe, versus Hangman Adam Page, versus Swerved Strickland, versus MJF.
Let's do this before we kick it to somebody. I'm going to count to 3, and on 3, say who you want to win.
Want or think?
Want?
No, who you think is going to win. We'll see if we're differencing, and then we'll discuss.
Want?
Whatever.
I don't have an answer.
All right. 1,
Yeah.
2, 3. MJF.
I'm between MJF and Joe.
Those are my. I think
and Auntie, I would absolutely love to become obsessed with Epi. 100%. I would love that.
Yeah, I think MJF. I think MJF is winning this.
Okay, so yeah, you get why you. So you're torn on Joe. Explain your case for Joe. I mean, he is the champ. So
honestly, up until yesterday, I was fully sold on Joe. I was like, he just won it a month ago. And then our good friend Kimmy was like, well, transitional champions tend to have short reigns. And like, why would MJF come back? Like, MJF's not going to beat Hangman. He lost to Hangman. And, Samoa Joe was the one who beat MJF to break his record-breaking reign. And I'm like, shit, you're right. It's been a while since we've had I guess Brian was the last transitional champ, if you want to call it that. I was like, that would make sense why Hangman lost it to Joe to have a transitional champ in between. But I'm also like, I want Samoa Joe to have a longer reign. So that's where I'm like caught off. But like the story is there for MJF to come in and beat Joe. He doesn't even have to pin Joe.
Just swoops in and takes it.
So up until yesterday, I was fully set on Joe, but then the whole transitional thing and MJF Samoa Joe story is there. And so I'm gonna be honest. Now I'm kind of leaning MJF. But like I don't want Joe to lose. Actually, I want Hangman to win it back, but the storyline wise, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So like I'm still torn between Joe and MJF, but I'm leaning more MJF now since. Explain to me why you guys have MJF, maybe.
I mean,
he's MJF.
Fair enough.
I think you cashing in the contract. I feel like you wouldn't have him do that if he wasn't going to win. I think the fact that it's a 4-way now gives him a lot of outs to win it, you know? And then I think the story in the long term is Hangman and Swerve. But I think those guys versus MJF going for the title is, I just feel like we're getting eventually to Hangman and MJF again for the title. With him chasing MJF,
what do you do with Swerve?
Well, MJF said a lot of babyface shit in that heel promo that he cut on Wednesday, right? He was like, "This is what you guys want. You want me to cash it in when the odds are against me, because he could easily." He said it. He's pretty much said he's like, "I could easily, pick a different spot and just come in and do this, but no, I want to show Seabiscuit and Top Dollar's Twerker that I am, who I say I am." And I think it would hit hard if he actually did it, then immediately went back to his piece of shit ways.
Yeah.
But
or I can see him and
it is absolutely wild though that we're just like not counting in Swerve and Hangman in this thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, it'd be like I don't like the back and forth thing. Like, well, then why the hell did Hangman even lose to Samoa Joe in that point? Then that just makes me mad. And I like Hangman's my guy. I'm like, that
you gotta make moments.
I don't like that.
We're making moments.
I don't like that. And like Swerve lost to Okada, right? And before this, so like he hasn't technically like won like a big match in a while because he was gone. So I don't think it makes sense. I mean, you could say MJF, I guess.
I just think if you look at it on paper, these two guys were just kind of like, they're not winning. Like, that's crazy, right? That's crazy to think that they would win. And it's like they're two of like AEW all-timers. It's wild. The power of MJF, man.
What the hell do you do with Swerve if MJF wins this? What the hell does he go then?
Listen, I don't think this Hangman Swerve partnership is long in the tooth. I watched them always give each other that look, and it could come to blows in this match. You have them
go after the tag titles or trios titles with somebody?
You could definitely have them go for the tag titles.
Yeah, Auntie right there. Swerve and Hangman aren't over, man. That's what I'm saying. It's still festering a little bit. I could see them. Heated Rivalry season 2. I keep hearing about this. Heated Rivalry. I need to watch it.
Do you know anything about this program?
I know absolutely nothing about it, but I know people talk about it all the time.
I would pay to see Pluggo watch it.
Now,
what is it about?
Should we do the Beards watch? Should we do Beards watch along to Heated Rivalry?
No, you guys cannot watch it on stream. Like
no. But like we watch along to it. No,
okay,
we're not gonna show it.
I
know it's hot and heavy. It's hot and heavy action on the ice.
Yeah.
Hot and heavy action on the ice.
So apparently, it's about two lovers that play hockey.
Okay.
That's about as vague as I can get.
So far, I'm in, man. Hockey, love. I'm all for it.
Yeah. I'm in, dude. It's a phenomenon.
Fun fact: back in the day, I had this girl that she was very into me, like to a weird extent. Like she got my number randomly somehow.
Oh.
Kind of thing. We called her stalker. We called her Stalker Walker back in the day.
Wow.
One day she texted me and just randomly asked me what I was into, and I was sitting around and I was like, hockey porn. She's like, what? She's like, what? Maybe. I was just like, she's like, what? And I was like, yeah, I just love
maybe
when they have ads on.
Yeah. Maybe we'll start a Patreon, and you can join and watch Pluggo and I watch along to Heated Rivalry.
Why is it so crazy to think that I would watch this? It doesn't sound that.
Look, I don't think it's crazy.
Yeah,
I'm into a lot of things.
Okay, well, maybe you're surprising me then.
What is your opinion on Brokeback Mountain?
I've never seen it. But
I don't even know what it is.
I know what it is, but I've never seen it. But that shouldn't surprise you because I don't watch a lot of movies.
I don't even know what it is. I've heard
it has nothing. It has nothing to do with the storyline of that movie. I just don't watch a lot of movies.
All right, fair. Well, be on the lookout. B2B.
Where's heated rivalry?
HBO Max, I believe.
I do have HBO Max.
Listen, we can make it happen. We can make it happen. I don't think you have any idea what you're in store for. I don't think you have any idea.
Okay.
It'll be a good time.
Okay.
Anyway, so that is AEW World's End. That's it. That's all we have is the 8 matches right now. Like we said, coming this week with the tapings, I'm sure we'll get 3 to 4, maybe even 5 more. Like there's going to end up with 12, 13 matches usually somewhere around there.
I can see Mark Briscoe defending his TNT title against somebody probably.
Yeah, 100%. I could see a maybe even another women's match at least on the tailgate. If they wanted to do that, I think getting Megan Bain somewhere on the card wouldn't be a bad thing.
Fernandez
this is like
not true.
This is like the first PLE or pay-per-view in a long time where there's no Tony Storm.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, now granted, they could add like a pre-show thing, but like it is rare to not see Tony Storm.
Yeah,
on a pay-per-view. That
is true. Yeah, that is true. Wow. Yeah, I mean, when was the last? Yeah, it had to be.
If she could get involved in the World Championship match?
When she was away, like after losing to Mariah, that was really the only time where she wasn't.
Yeah.
Which is okay. I think that's all right sometimes. Give us a little bit of a break. And
it's the holidays. Like it's right. Maybe she wants to. Maybe she's traveling home. Maybe she's. Who knows?
Maybe she's just there for her boy Juice. Are they still married? Right, they're married. Right?
Yes.
So she's just there to support Juice Robinson when he wins the
It's
AEW.
Tony Storm that's going to interfere in that tag team title match.
She's going to go beat the shit out of Big Stoke.
Oh my God, I would pay to see that happen.
What? You don't get no hoes? Ho, 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 motherfucker.
You know what? You right. That is gold right there.
That is.
Listen, somebody should give me the pen because I can write some crazy stuff. Did you know that in January, LPW is doing LPW 44 Great Scott, which is a Back to the Future inspired show? And I literally sent a voice memo to Spencer earlier today saying, hey, I don't know how you get there, but we need one match with a no ropes match so somebody can go, where we're going, we don't need ropes. And I want him to book that somehow, some way. I don't think he will, but so give me the pen. I'll have Tony Storm beat up Big Stoke. She'll
just have like a parking lot brawl. Just have a parking lot brawl, and you can have whatever on the lead up. Just say that we don't need ropes.
So the rec room parking lot brawl,
something like that.
The Tony Storm's beating up Big Stoke. She helps Juice win his first AEW goal. Dude, that's right. Boom. Yeah, just
that wouldn't be bad.
Because I have a feeling I could see her being there. I don't think she'll be there in that match logically, but in my world of worlds, that's what I want. But I think Mina and depending on how the tag match goes, Mina and Tony could come out and even some odds. Maybe there might be some shenanigans to kind of keep that women's tag division cooking, so to speak. Being like, oh, look at this, and now we're gonna have a match on Dynamite on Wednesday for so she might be there.
That's fair.
Beating up Stokely's bitch ass.
Listen, that would be fun. Going back to WWE real quick, how did you feel about Austin Theory being the masked man?
Justin Timberlake?
Yeah, I was just about to say that too.
Wait, what?
You look like
saying he looked like him?
Yeah,
I posted. Do you not pay attention to my socials? Jesus Christ!
People are also saying he looks like Daniel Garcia, like a bunch of people.
So again, there's probably spoilers out there of what actually happened. But but in the world where I live, like he's gonna come out on Raw tonight and be like, "I did it for the Maverick," I think, and I could be wrong. I think because the way that they revealed it on Monday was too easy. Because Adam Pearce didn't say, "Hey man, I need to know tonight," or "You guys are fined or fired or suspended." He just said, "I want to know tonight." And Paul's like, "I don't know who it is." So in a way, I think there's more masked men coming, and maybe Theory's just trying to get in good with the Vision because he needs something to do in storyline. Like, "Hey guys, I did this for you. Let me in." And they're like, "We had no idea you were doing that, Mike." You know what I mean? I don't know. That would be fun, but I don't think that's going to happen.
It's fair.
That's my theory, Austin.
That's true. My thing is, okay, And I actually don't dislike Austin Theory. This is not a negative
He's great
towards
at
him.
selling.
He is. It's not a negative towards him. If it's Austin Theory under there, you can't drag it out for too long because nobody's gonna give a shit that it's Austin. I don't. He didn't even get that great a reaction last week. You know what I mean? So if you keep dragging it out even longer, and then it ends up, and again, I don't mean that as a negative to him individually.
Yeah, but it's not like CM Punk returning or I get it.
The longer it goes, people are, you know how wrestling fans work. I imagine we're going to be like, oh shit, who's on? Oh, it's going to be this person. And then it's like, oh, you did this for 2.5 months for Austin. So I felt like you had to do it sooner than later for that aspect of it.
I felt like Paul Heyman kind of bitched out is what I thought.
I mean, yeah, but he's Paul Heyman. That's what he is. Listen, he's a wise man, but he is a coward.
Is this it for Theory? Like, if this doesn't work, like, are we going to keep trying to reinvent the wheel for the guy? Like, I don't want to be mean, and I
saw a tweet about that today.
But this is another one of those stop and start things that we've done with him, where it's like, okay, because like here we go. He said, all right, you're in division, one of the hotter groups on our show.
No, he's really just there to take pinfalls.
Sure, but he could still, like, he could really do some things here. While taking pinfalls. Of course you need a guy that's going to take pinfalls, but I'm saying, like, what do we do with him if this doesn't work out?
I mean, to be fair, Ziggler was there for 20 years, and he was there because he could break glass. He makes everybody look good. He can sell. He can be in. Now, I don't know if Theory's to that world title level yet, like a Ziggler, but he was there for a while. He was really good at selling. He can make people look good. Theory can also do that, but I don't know if he's at the level of the break a glass in case of emergency type thing where he could just be randomly thrust into world or title matches and, like, you know, on the blink of an eye and have it be believable. Right. So I don't know.
Because he's a guy that we let beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
True. But then they made him look stupid with that cash Money in the Bank.
Yep, that he cashes in for the United States Championship. So I'm not saying it's all on him. He had some pretty interesting creative. And here's another decision where I'm like, it can go one of two ways. It could be really cool or it could fall flat on its face. But it is one of those situations that they've kind of put him in that, like, if they realize it's not working, you just have Bronson Reed smash him through a car and you write him off for a little while. Is that why Austin Theory wasn't on the internal availability roster, because he had to shave his head and grow out the perfect amount
injured, but we don't know what it was.
Let me live in my world, Ella. He had to grow out the perfect stubble. Everybody's so logical all the time, and I'm like, they took him off the roster to grow out the hair just right. They had to try a couple of looks
for 5 months. Would be crazy.
They're like, we can't go with normal baby face slick back hair look. We got to get some scruff to you. Oh, you know what? I saw this picture of Daniel Garcia. Grow this out. We'll get you back in. But no, he was injured. So thanks for that. You ruined my Christmas. That was my Christmas.
Well, then get over it.
Wow. Whoa, she's turning heel.
Wow. As we've been live here, there was a report that came out that said that Andrade is officially allowed to be able to sign with AEW if he wants to.
See that.
To do what he wants.
Yes, so Andrade is free. I believe he showed up on a video for New Japan over the last couple days. But I would think now that he is free to do that, I would think that AEW would probably get that done. Are we
going to get Okada or Andrade Omega proper finally?
That's what they were hoping for, wasn't it?
Well,
that's kind of why they did debut.
Well, if you saw the spoilers for Dynamite and Collision, the Young Bucks and Kenny were kind of like, well, the Young Bucks are like, they did say they're done for the year.
Yeah, they're not cleared,
and then
right,
Kenny kind of, they said they weren't cleared or whatever. And then Kenny kind of just went off. And so we don't even know, because he had something with his stomach, I think he said. Again, we don't know for sure until it airs, but they made it seem like all three were not going to be there for a hot minute. So I don't know.
Well, they just go out for the year. So, like, again, World's End, end of the year, couple weeks, then you go into Revolution.
Yeah, but Kenny, true. I don't know how bad Kenny's, diverticulitis is now, but he made it seem like he had to go take care of something.
Yeah, which that's fine. But I guess Andrade, then it would make sense that he's resigns or if he's still signed. I don't know if like he was signed and then because they cleared him legally on the one side to be able to sign again, but he already kind of signed with AEW. So did they have to tear that contract up and start completely over? I don't understand any of that. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know about that kind of stuff, but I would think it would make sense that he just goes back to AEW then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would make sense.
That.
Yeah.
How many times you been on this show, Ella? At least 5, right? Probably more.
More than that, I would think.
You're probably getting to double digits.
No, it might be like maybe 7, because the last 3 years it was just Thanksgiving, and then one pre-tape.
That was it.
Yeah.
So okay,
between 2 beards specifically.
Yeah.
The only reason I ask is because now you're starting to turn heel all of a sudden. We've wore her down. She's just like, hope you're happy it moved your Christmas. Listen to her.
I mean,
Andrade and AEW again, huh?
Why not? Yeah, I mean, it is the holiday week. I don't know if there's any other.
What is a Ella J Christmas tradition while JPJ looks for some? What is something that you must do on Christmas or that you prefer to do?
I have a question.
The family does, whatever it may be.
We open presents, eat breakfast, and then go take naps.
Take naps?
Yeah, take naps, and then we have dinner, and then watch a couple more movies, and then go to bed again. Honestly, it's nothing really. We might go see. I think we're going to see Lights on Christmas Eve. But like honestly, we don't do like much for Christmas. We just stay at home, open presents, eat breakfast, take some naps, and we watch some Christmas movies.
All right, fair enough.
It's really chill.
Some naps.
Are you guys a Christmas? Well, you have kids, Pluggo, but are you a Christmas morning or Christmas Eve presents opening?
Well, okay, so like morning, but like 10 a.m., like not like 6 a.m. or 8 a.m. Like that's too early.
That's when but that's when Pluggo's going to be up though, because the kids are going to be up.
Christmas morning, but like not early morning, because I am not a morning person to begin with.
It's the only day of the year the kids willingly get up early and go, Dad, and I'm like, what?
Well, I already know what I got, so like,
way to go, Grinch. Just I already know what I got, so it's whatever. So you're just ripping paper for the sake of ripping paper,
pretty much.
Dang. Juice Robinson's old CJ Parker gimmick would have hated you.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking about that the other day when he was wrestling at the AEW and that on that collision. I was like, he's come a long fucking way since that CJ Parker thing.
There is a spoil. I mean, I don't know if Pluggo knows like the SmackDown stuff that happens that's going to be airing on the 26th.
I don't even know what happened on this SmackDown. I did see a picture or two of a certain gentleman that JPJ's been championing for a while. Is now a champion.
Yes,
I did see that.
That's what I was.
Do you know who it is, JPJ?
I mean, I hope it's Carmelo Hayes. But
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Who did he beat? Did he beat Ilya?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah!
I think but I couldn't tell if it was from this past Friday or the next one because it was in Grand Rapids. It was in near my.
It's airing on the 26th.
It's in my area. I knew some people that were going. I just couldn't logistically pull it off with my schedule this week.
Yeah. So
I didn't end up making the trip up there. But yeah, they did the SmackDown taping and Raw tapings up there.
Well, good for him. It's long overdue for that guy. Although I mean, at this point, Ilya was really the highlight of SmackDown every week.
I would imagine that means they got more in store for old Ilya.
I think he should.
Could you imagine it? Could you imagine an Ilya Cody match?
I would love an Ilya Cody match.
You know what I mean?
Love it.
I'm hoping. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to the first SmackDown of the year. So like, and like Drew and Cody's happening the week after. So I'm like, give us something good with Cody for mine. They announced 2 matches for my show. But they like it's not publicly yet. It was the spoilers. But I'm like, what is Cody gonna do at my show? Like, give us something good. You know, it's the first SmackDown, and it's going back to 3 hours. So like, give us something good.
And it's going back to 3 hours. Don't celebrate that.
Yeah, don't. I mean, going live though is fun. I guess.
Yeah.
For 3 hours.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's fun being there, but
Yes,
I get it from a viewership. So like, I'm okay being at the first one because I'm there live.
That is right. That is right in Buffalo.
Do you have?
Where that one's in Buffalo, like it's in the home. Yeah.
It's in
Buffalo. Will you have better seats than what we had for the SmackDown?
Yes.
Oh my God, let's hope.
Yes. No. Yes. Yes.
Let's hope.
It's nowhere near sold out.
Sure,
You don't have to sit up there in the nose.
No, I do not. I do not. Well, actually, I don't technically know because they're comps, but I've never had bad comps, so we'll see.
Correct. That is correct.
There you go.
All right, we like it. I don't know, man. SmackDown has been not that great for a little bit now. And the fact that they're adding another hour to it, like, all right, you're going to make it, you have to make it watchable. It's like the 2-hour show was barely watchable some weeks.
So I'm also hoping that because we have extra time, you know who we haven't seen in 2 months? Is Mr. Orton.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if you're like, you need to come back. Like he said he was gonna like definitely be at the Rumble. I'm like, I don't think you should just show up at the Rumble. Like, let there be some build. So show up at the first SmackDown of the year so I can see it, and then I'll be happy. Thank you very much.
There you go. That would be nice. Well, now when it happens, I'm gonna have to text and be like, "Oh shit!"
I'm 5 for 5 in my last WWE weekends and seeing him. I've seen him return 3 times.
They're gonna at the last minute. They're gonna see this and they go, "Oh, we got to send him over to Saudi to do more work."
Oh my god! Again,
wasn't he on a roller coaster somewhere?
Yeah.
Yeah, during Cena's last match, he's over at Saudi doing.
I was so mad about that too. Like, what the.
Why would they send him? Of all people, they're like, you know what? Arguably his greatest rival. He don't need to be there.
Because I guess
if standing there around the ring at the end.
Because
if fucking Randy Orton.
If everybody who was at Saturday Night's Main Event,
you couldn't send the Miz.
Who's more known in the Saudi community, the Miz or Randy Orton?
Sheamus.
Sheamus is injured, so
okay, fair.
Send him. He's injured.
You couldn't send Damian Priest.
That's true. But also, like, Damian was at SmackDown the day before. That was the thing. So they were doing the Saudi stuff. Sammy's also on SmackDown.
I don't care anybody.
I know. Like, that's what I don't get. Like, you have arguably, like, I would say, like, his biggest rival, you know, obviously Edge couldn't be there contractually, but you don't have fucking Orton there? Like, that makes me so mad.
Saudi Prince is like, we got to have Orton, dude. I'm a huge Orton fan. Got to have him.
The Triple H should have been like, hey, I understand that. We got something going on that he kind of needs to be at. So who else do you want?
But then Saudi Prince goes, oh, $50 million check? Oh, like, I'm sorry, what?
You need a veteran there? Have Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio, perfect. Rey Mysterio.
Like,
perfect choice.
I was so mad about that.
What are we doing?
That was some BS.
Unbelievable. All right. I got nothing.
What would have Randy Orton would have even done in that? Just
he could have gotten in the ring with Orton. And he should have been in the ring.
Yeah.
I know
they're
he's
good
not a champion
now,
like the other two, but
Cena's a babyface. He's a babyface. They're good now.
They could have had a moment.
Yeah.
Where he gets in the ring with those two guys, or maybe Cena when he's leaving the ring, Orton's right there, and they have a handshake. It could have been something.
I got it. This is why he took the job to go do the promotion in Saudi. Because he knows in his heart of hearts, them voices would have told him to RKO John Cena,
and he should have.
And then we would have been even. Then we would have even been more upset.
No, I don't think people would have been mad.
No. They slapped.
Randy Orton has those voices. Like,
people would have been less upset with that than they were about the actual finish of the match.
Yeah. John smiles, taps out.
He turns around at the rampway, and he does his little salute. And he goes, "Pleasure, RKO out of nowhere."
Boom.
And everyone's like, "Oh shit!" And then we just see Cena laid out.
You know what? We would have understood.
100%. If we just ended Saturday Night's Main Event with Cena laid out with Orton posing over him, like, "Oh my god!" Everyone would have lost their mind. That would have been fun.
I'm still waiting on that Orton heel turn on Cody, guys.
It's never happening. I think should have happened a year and a half ago. It should have happened at WrestleMania in the ring when he won the title.
When he's staring at him, looking up at him.
Like, I swear to God, if Orton returns in Germany, I'm gonna be so mad.
That was still to this day. You bring that up, it still rubs me the wrong way that the entire locker room came out and celebrated with Cody, and then Cody then Cody just kind of like nonchalantly goes and tags with Roman not too far after that. I would have been. Seth
Kevin
Rollins
Owens was the only one that acted properly.
Yeah, Kevin and Seth are the only two that were like, "You're a piece of shit."
Yeah, Kevin Owens is like, "What the hell, man? We almost all died. We would."
Cause that'd be like if the New York Jets and the Buffalo Bills all came out and celebrated the Patriots championship win because they took it from the Chiefs or whatever. I know it's interconference, but you get my point.
Yeah.
Like, you don't do that. You don't do just. Yeah, I want that belt that you have, bud. I want that belt. Don't go hang out with the blood. Don't go hang out with these guys now. And you're best friends with Jay and all them now too. Like, what the hell are we doing here?
Once KO's cleared too, we better get that rematch with Elias.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how the hell did Elias sneak in there?
Did you hear Cena on Cody's pod? He goes, he was like, I was shaking hands. He goes, I was shaking hands with the who's, and somehow Elias snuck up in there too.
The hell did Elias get in there? What?
What does Elias have to do with anything?
He all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, Trish, Michelle McCool. Oh,
Eve Torres.
Eve Torres. All right. Oh, all right. Elias.
Right next to KO, too.
Yeah, and then they got the moment with KO, which was awesome. Sammy. I'm like, what is Elias? He doesn't even work there. The fuck is going on? What's he doing there?
He was there to support Leon Slater.
I know they had a WrestleMania moment together, but like, what?
He was like, I got to represent TNA and my boy Leon Slater.
Speaking of, he's fighting for the title, is he not? At New Year's Eve?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah,
he won that 4-way, did he not?
Oh, yes, he did.
Can you explain to me? Oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say, go ahead.
That whole Javon thing pisses me the fuck off. Dude, there's a lot of things this month that made me so mad.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Why the hell did he win it and then just to lose it 3 days later?
All right. Why do we refuse to just make people? Can someone just tell me Obafemi couldn't have beat Cody at Saturday night's main event?
Technically, he didn't lose to Cody.
You could have done what you did with Drew after Obafemi upset Cody, and it wouldn't have fucking mattered. It wasn't for the title. Make some. Javon Evans couldn't have just cashed it in at New Year's Evil and beat Obafemi for the title. What are we waiting for? Can we just make somebody new? You know what should happen on January 5th? Braun Breaker should beat CM Punk for the world title. You know what they're not going to do on January 5th? Have Braun Breaker win the world title.
Because I think he wins the Rumble.
Yes, and they're going to give us – we're already there, but WWE is going to do the thing where it's not going to happen. I don't think he's going to get pinned, though. It's going to be like something – well, he could get pinned, but like I don't think – it's not going to be clean. Like – and that's the draw of, they have this match, it doesn't end clean, then Breaker wins the Rumble, and then he beats him maybe cleanly at Mania.
He loses, so Punk does something shady?
I don't know.
But they can't make people, the Javon thing is weird.
Yeah.
And it was I had some discussions, and I don't think the people that said Oba walking in as NXT champion in that moment made it look bigger and feel more important. I don't think they're wrong, but it also now put them into this weird box where like, you just showed us a guy. Like, and I thought Soul did a great job, and I thought Javon and Leon did a great job, but Oba looks like he absolutely fits and belongs in whatever they're doing on that main roster. And he's your NXT champion. And then you have Javon cash in early and Ricky turns, and now it's just this convoluted mess where it's like, all right, we got to figure out how to get the title back off of Oba, which was the problem we had when we got it off
there for Javon and Oba, because they
wrestled
like 4 times.
Yes.
Three times before for
that's
the title.
what I'm saying.
And the last time he was so close. You know?
Yep.
That was the story. I'm like, that's why they put it back on Oba. And like nothing against Leon Slater, but like
he ain't winning because he goes.
He's not beating Oba.
He doesn't go here. He doesn't go
like,
here.
I wonder if something happened, like, because this whole like I thought if Ricky Saints theoretically retained, I saw him turning heel at New Year's Evil. I'm like, Javon's gonna beat him, and then Ricky like snaps. You know, whether it's after or he leaves and then comes back and then like does a Julia where when he comes back he attacks Javon and then turns heel that way. I saw a Ricky heel turn like a mile away, but I'm like, that both cases would involve Javon, but instead they had him cash in 3 weeks early. for no reason, then just to lose to Oba.
Javon's gonna accidentally cost Leon that shot. He's gonna do the I got your back. Dude,
I don't know what they do with Oba or not Oba Javon now.
Yeah, and like, does he potentially get SmackDown's getting another hour?
Well, Trick. Okay, spoiler alert: Trick Williams is officially SmackDown superstar.
Yeah, I saw the report.
And they did play an Oba Femi video package on SmackDown too. I don't know if that means anything, but SmackDown just gained Trick.
My thought process now is I feel like Ricky Saints is going to be the person that beats Oba again, and Javon's going to finally beat Ricky to win the title, which he didn't need to do this to begin with.
This won't happen. Then again, it might happen because of the way they've been going. I don't know what makes sense. I was sitting there watching this all unfold, and like Leon's got the shot. Javon kind of, they're cool, and Javon kind of gives them the look like, heck yeah, go get it, my guy. But like, I would love to see a world that it's not going to happen. But I'd love to see a world where Javon turned on Leon and somehow aligns with Ricky, and you got these just two young, like, cool dudes just running NXT for a hot minute. Like those two together would be a lot of fun. If Javon being like, I'm the young OG but in a cocky way, I don't think it would ever happen. That's
because Ricky just lost Javon.
Yeah, and Javon is so over as a face.
I think they look at Javon as like, this guy's going to be like the next, like, I almost look at Javon the way I think like how Jeff Hardy became like a super popular good guy. They have that with Javon. I think Javon is that type of every kid, every person is going to be like, that guy is cool as shit.
Yeah,
like that guy is cool as shit, man.
They're going to ricochet him.
Yeah, let's hope not. But I feel like he's got that, like, obviously completely different wrestlers, but like he has that Jeff Hardy, like everybody loved Jeff. Everybody.
And when he turns heel, he's gonna go, I'm not the next Jeff Hardy. I'm the first Javon Evans.
Whatever.
Guaranteed. Write it down. Whenever he turns heel, that's gonna be something he says. Put it on the whiteboard in 2026. That phrase is gonna come out of his mouth.
Well, Javon is on Raw tonight.
Oh, well, there you go. Oh, yeah, he's fighting Rayo.
And that's the other thing. They're flirting with Javon.
Yeah,
They're flirting with Javon on the main roster, doing all this stuff. He's not long for NXT either, so I don't know what.
Well, if that was the reason why they did this, because they're like, we're just SmackDown.
Who's left in NXT?
We got the Rumble coming up. We're
and why not just have Leon Slater win the fucking Iron Survivor Challenge, bro?
Exactly.
Like what?
Like they just booked themselves into corners for no reason.
Yeah, their X Division champion. That's another company who's going to need to be more vocal on the AMC side of things. Isn't going to win the thing. And then if you take Javon and move him up, and you just turned Ricky, and then you take Oba, and let's just say they move up, and now Trick is gone. Who's left to fight in NXT?
I do not. I mean, Tony D'Angelo just came back.
Yeah, he's up there.
But is he really like appointment viewing?
He beat Oba for the North American title.
But we're not,
he's not a mafia man anymore now, though.
Yeah, Ethan Page. He's just a normal
Ethan Page, but Ethan Page is another guy that should have been on the main roster. Yes,
are you saying Tony D's just a normal guy now? He's out of
his character. He's just the guy that wears a big coat.
He's just a normal guy. He's cold. He's fucking cold up there.
Yeah. Like, you know what he actually
when family turns on you, if we get cold. So I gotta wear.
If we didn't know who he already was, you could 100% portray him as like some evil like Russian guy from the mountains. Like that's what he kind of looked with the jacket and everything like that. That's what he kind of has the look.
Hey, joke's on you. You could still do that, and all you have to do is say that he was just playing the mafia guy to infiltrate NXT.
Maybe.
Because listen, we got Pete Dunne playing a luchador. You can do whatever you want.
It's true.
Yeah,
that's the beautiful part of wrestling. You could write whatever you want.
Yeah, and then what they said at New Year's Evil, they're running back Thea and Blake Monroe, so I assume Blake will win the belt back there to kind of get back to
then Jordan turns on Thea,
right.
I hope
they had a whole bunch of creative, I guess, planned that they had to run around now.
Yeah.
So that's gonna happen, and then we're not that far away from the Rumble, so it's getting to that season. But we know Raw is starting in about 15 minutes or so. So, I want to talk about Christmas stuff one more time before we get out of here.
Christmas.
Well, and we always talk about Christmas movies. We mentioned,
time
well,
is
you're starting to
here.
sing. That was going to be my thing.
Oh.
What are Christmas songs?
So mine
What?
are like kind of not niche, but like lesser known.
Oh,
So the
Christmas,
well, no,
yeah,
it's
Christmas.
it's not like a classic one. So there's one by Meghan Trainor. It's called "I'm Home." It's like I'll be home. It's really good. And then "Cozy Little Christmas" by Katy Perry is a good one. But if we're going like classics, oh my gosh, "Feliz Navidad" is always a fun one.
Feliz Navidad.
Did you see the video of the hockey fight that happened at the TD
No.
Garden in Boston? So
Was it
there's a
on
video-
Heated Rivalry?
Listen, it's a different type of hockey fight. They're fighting with sticks, but it's a different type.
The way Pluggo has no idea though.
Yeah, he's got no idea. He's got no idea.
I have a pretty good idea of what we're talking about now.
Yeah,
Hockey
yeah.
loves. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
But hey, I ain't opposed to that.
Okay, so there's a video floating around. The
Mhm.
Bruins, I think it was against Vancouver. It was against, maybe the Utah Mammoth. There was just a couple brawls that
Yeah.
happened, like but in one of the brawls, the PA system, they were going to a break and they were playing Feliz Navidad. So that there's like 3 or 4 different scrums going. The refs are out there, and the video, and it's just you just hear Feliz Navidad blaring
Hell yeah.
from the PA system as there's like this brawl of hockey fights, and it made the rounds on social media, and the thing was like, whoever decided to play Feliz Navidad during this deserves a raise. And I was like, only in Boston that would happen. Like, that's just perfect. But yeah, Feliz Navidad is a great one. Feliz Navidad is a great one.
My favorite Christmas song? of
Yeah,
all
whatever.
time?
Throw a couple out there. Yeah, or your favorite if you have one.
The thong song.
Excuse
Just
me.
kidding. Thong song. Cisco, isn't that a Christmas
Oh,
song?
I know the song, but is that he's on the beach?
He's not, yeah, he's on the beach, right? You know,
He's on the
sandy
beach.
beaches. No, Alvin and the Chipmunks. I love that Christmas song. And then I know everybody hates it because it signals that time of year. But
Oh,
Mariah
Mariah
Carey's All I
Carey.
Want
Oh,
for
boy.
Christmas is a banger, dude.
So it is.
Yeah.
It
It's
is.
a great song. Stop hating.
Is that the most listened to song of all time?
possibly?
Has
I want
to
a
be, right?
hippopotamus for Christmas.
That's a
fun
great
too.
one.
That's
That is a great one. Underrated.
I want
Underrated.
a hippopotamus for
Yep.
Christmas.
That's a great one.
Has anybody ever gotten? I wonder in the history of the world if anybody's actually
I'm sure
gotten
somebody has.
an actual hippopotamus.
First-
Someone got it for their kid. Yeah.
First of all, a hippopotamus is one of the most dangerous animals on the planet.
Right, right.
On the planet.
But that song had to come from something, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's
5-year-old.
There's
Yeah, I was gonna
one
say.
millionaire, billionaire dad that's like, my son just wants a hippo, so I bought one. He has it. We have somebody that keeps an eye on it. He's got, yeah, you know what I'm saying. We go
Person probably
visit
got
it.
mauled by the hippo, but
Yeah,
anyway.
sure. Yeah, it wasn't a smart purchase, but I'm sure it's happened.
Hold on.
If we're going like classic traditional, this is I'm when I was a kid, I loved the Little Drummer Boy.
Oh yeah.
I love the Little Drummer Boy. Jingle Bell Rock. Oh,
Rudolph,
Banger,
do you
dude.
do that? Do you
I
like
love Rudolph.
do you
I
like
love
Rudolph original, or do you like it with the like
Oh,
and
like the add in,
Monopoly? You know,
I when I was a kid. Yeah, I like the original. I like Rudolph a lot. I'm a Rudolph mark. But yeah, I love Little Drummer Boy, Jingle Bell Rock. You know what else song I like? The Run DMC Christmas song. Great one. What about Christmas shoes? You like to cry?
I don't know what.
Do you guys
that
know
is.
Christmas shoes? Oh, I ruined your life.
No.
I ruined your life. All right, go look that up. It's bad. It's a good song, but it is sad.
Oh.
It is sad.
Why do we wanna
I
be
like the
sad?
sad songs. There's another one. Because it's like about someone's like grandmother like missing Christmas. I listen to
Oh,
it
damn.
like
So
all the time. It's called "Here" by Lucas Graham. Here for Christmas.
okay.
It's really good, but like it's also sad.
So Christmas shoes, the preface of the story is there's a guy in line buying Christmas gifts, and there's a young poor
Mhm.
kid behind him,
Mhm.
and he's trying to buy shoes for his dying mother. That's right.
That's really sweet.
It's very sad.
Mhm.
It's a good song though. Like but it is very
Mhm.
like the story. It's
Mhm.
very sad. It's very sad.
No-
But
another
they
good one
play
is
that.
Whams.
Oh,
Oh,
great!
yeah.
Last
I-
Christmas, baby.
I asked the kid at work, not a kid, I guess the guy I work with, we're the same age, I think. And he goes, yeah, there's only one acceptable Christmas song. And he goes, George Michael. And I go, oh, okay, all right.
Last Christmas.
Of all of the Christmas, he said that's the only acceptable one. And I went, respect. Because
the only acceptable one?
That's what he said. I go, if that's how you feel, man, it's an interesting hill to die on in the Christmas thought.
Grandma got run over by a reindeer.
Yeah, exactly. There's so many
good
Christmas songs. Yeah, Grandma got ran over. Hey, Rod. Yes, Kevin. What's that song called about, Grandma getting ran over by a reindeer? You mean Grandma got ran over by a reindeer? He goes, no, that's not it.
Yeah. If anybody in the chat understood that reference,
you're my
that
best
is
friend.
one of the all-time great funny movies of all time. You should actually go see Hot Rod as fast as you can. All right.
Yeah,
I got
after
nothing.
you watch Heated Rivalry, go see Hot Rod.
Yeah. And we got our pal Josh Robinson in the chat popping in and saying hello, babes. Hi, Josh.
Yeah, hello, Josh.
We're wrapping up our
we're talking Christmas, and the Christmas SNL review just dropped on the Hive.
Oh yeah, that guy left. Bowen Yang.
Bowen
that
Yang.
was it for him, huh?
I was sad. That was emotional.
But he did something with Ariana Grande, like in his last skit or some shit, right?
Him and her and Cher.
Cher
was the musical guest. Yeah, it was emotional. Bowen's out. He's gone. He said he's leaving.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah.
All right. Anything else?
I
got nothing else. I got nothing else there. I think we've
I think we could. We did this on a random Monday because again, it is Christmas this week. We want you to go spend time with your families, so you don't have to worry about us. We will be back January 1st with the 5th Annual Beardy Awards. The voting is up now on socials. We're going to be posting about it all week to get them votes in on the surveys. We always, as always, leave the votes as you can vote as many times as you'd like. So if you want a certain person to win, feel free to vote 100 times. We're not going to stop you. This is your awards. I don't know if JPJ wants to know the winners this year. Like usually I just spring them on him. But yeah, so we won't be back until January 1st doing beard stuff, but we want to say that we appreciate every single one of you. We appreciate everybody that's messed with us this year in 2025. The way the schedule fell, we're actually not going to do it. We're doing the beardies on January 1st for the first time ever, this weird schedule. So
Day one.
This is it. We appreciate Ella. We appreciate everybody that's joined us in 2025 to make this one of our more successful years here doing Between Two Beards. We've done a lot of crazy shit.
Yeah, it's been a great year.
Yeah.
Thank you to everybody. We will see you on the first day of the new year, like Pluggo said. Obviously, we want to thank everybody that has joined us this year. But Ella, we want to thank you for joining us for this special time and special Christmas week edition.
I'll see you guys in 1 year.
Yes, most likely. So why don't you plug your stuff? Let the people know where they can find you. And I'm going to spring a question on you and make you think. If you had one Christmas wrestling wish for 2026, what would it be?
Ooh, that's good.
Like wrestling related?
Yeah, a wrestling related wish. If it could be somebody winning a title for the first time. If you had just off the top of your head one wrestling wish for the new year 2026, what would it be?
Well, the first thing, it's a goal that I had anyway. I want to interview Jamie Hayter in 2026. That's my number one.
Heck yeah.
You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky at It's Ella J, like it says down there. I'm sure, I don't know, we have to straighten out the details. Me and Pluggo will probably be on the PPP show, Pluggo's PLE post show. And I'll be back on Beards hopefully before a year.
Yes, it will be before a year, we assure you.
I haven't made any announcements about World's End because they up in the air and maybe going, maybe not.
I will be asleep by then, but Rumble.
Yeah, Rumble though for sure. So I've kind of left that open. I know Boris is doing Saturday at Love, but it would be over by the time World's End ended anyway. But I had told the bosses to be that maybe we'll sit that one out just depending on how the schedule falls. So yeah, but the Rumble is definitely going to happen.
All right, Pluggo.
I ain't going to Saudi. I ain't going.
No, and it's in the afternoon, so it'll be an earlier.
Yeah, it'll be an earlier. Like we said at the top, Beardy's in 10 days from now, 11 days, however the schedule drops, January 1st. All of the awards are up. We're going to put them out throughout the week, so be back here at B2Beards on all socials to find the link to that and everything else we got going on. I'm Pluggo. You search Pluggo. I'm on all social media as Pluggo. Like I literally just said, Josh Robinson of The Hive, the SNL Bowen Yang's final episode. I give you my highlights of that episode in a quick 2-minute TikTok. So go to the Hive Media for that. For Exposure, the second annual Exposies are this Saturday, where we talk about all the independent wrestling from the year 2025 and pick our winners for that. We just had the LPW Exposies last week, and I pissed off a bunch of people.
Of course you did.
Heck yeah, of course you did. You wouldn't be Pluggo without doing that.
Just I even upset Spencer while he was making chili.
Wow.
All I said was, why does he allow somebody to have a fake championship run around his promotion claiming they're the actual champ? Why doesn't he step in and say, hey, Zoe, that's not how we do things here? And he got all mad.
I'm staying out of it.
Stay out of it. I stand by what I said.
Okay. You can follow me, JPJ Loves Gaming, on all social media platforms. I release my schedule every Monday morning over there, where you can kind of find where I'm at throughout the week. Obviously, you know where you can find me here on Thursdays, Mondays after Raw, Wednesdays after Dynamite. You can catch me on bodyslam.net doing post shows over there. And you can catch me on The Hive as well. I do a show called The Swarm, where we talk about pro sports and pro wrestling. And then I got a couple video game things that I do over there as well. So thank you all for watching. Appreciate you all tuning in. I know this was obviously a different time and different day for us, but appreciate everybody. And until, I guess we'll see you next year. You see what I did? All right. Say hi to Sue for the last time in 2025. Everyone have a wonderful Christmas. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. We will see you for the Beardies. Peace out.
Peace.
Hey there, Pluggo and JPJ. It's Trent's mom, Sue, and I have a bone to pick with you. So, I understand that you guys are being real idiots and spending your entire monthly budget. You've got to be kidding me. This is not the way to be when you're trying to run a business. Your boss, Spencer, is really pissed off at you. I'm pissed off at you. You have some nerve. Get a grip. You have to control yourself. You can't just go out and spend all the money that you're making, you two beards guys. Oh no, this is coming out so stupid. Anyway, behave yourselves, or I'm going to cut you off from watching AEW. You're no longer going to get to know, be able to meet my son. What? Or me. I'm sorry, this is like, I don't know. Anyway, thanks so much for